and sleeve. Again, we've taught them in order. Obviously, we want to use that a wedge that we taught last Thursday. That's your preference. If I feel, oh shit, I'm going to get omoplated and he's pulling me forward and I'm vulnerable, then we're dropping the combat base, still getting the split squat. Options to knee slice, long step, smash pass. Sometimes you can't get your elbow back into the inside. Let's look at that scenario. I am bailing into the ashigarami position. Leg locks is there maybe, but we're going to use it to pass. Okay, we're going to shut down him coming up on top, and then we're just going to use it to pass. So from our position, say I'm on my knees, Kara's playing collar and sleeve. We know now from having done this mesocycle, there's an open elbow here. I'm trying to get to my feet, try and bring that wedge, but now he's really pulling me forward. I feel the omoplata is about to happen maybe. I just can't drop the combat base. Okay, so from there, I'm actually just going to sit back onto my ass. And now I'm bringing my elbow to the inside. I'm just coming into the ashigarami position. So I've made a wedge. Okay, on Kara's right hip with my left. My right's hooking the other hip, and I just connect the inside of my knee, sorry, to my left heel. Okay, so obviously from here we have got the leg locks. I'm not going down that scenario, but for Kara to come up, he needs to do technical stand up. If I'm not controlling this, he can just basically push that down and withdraw his foot back down. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. So just keeping this, even with the grip, come up now, bro. So that can stop him from coming up, but I want to come up on top. So think about this. When I make that wedge, the second he pushes this down, I'm thinking about leaning back and grabbing the leg and pulling it across. Now it's all about beating that knee line. So now I control, I'm doing technical stand up. And when we covered the leg drag pass, it was really about me getting my foot to the outside and getting my lat over the top of that knee. Again, I want to get my right knee to the mat, okay, but sometimes what happens is Kara's already stopping that, so then I make my second wedge tag. And again, from there, I'm making that knee with the big boot, so again, would I go for this one? Last resort, because there's a chance falling into the leg lock game. He might know more leg locks than you. He might come up on top and you'll end up in a worse position. But I'm using it to try and pass, if that makes sense, and defend the open elbow from the open platter and stuff. So Kara's playing his collar and sleeve guard. We're here. Okay, I'm going to try that first pass. So as I come up, trying to get my knee on the inside to work that wedge, but now he's really pulled me forward. My head's way in front of my hips. There's a massive open elbow here. Maybe he's really pushing and I feel even dropping the combat base is difficult. So I'm just thinking about sitting back. And as I sit back, I'm bringing this leg to my hip and I'm making a wedge. So I connect the sole of my foot to the hip. Just turn this way, bro. Here, and I connect my instep to the other hip. And then I just bring the inside of my knee to my heel and I'm pinching. I'll also hang on to this, so Kara tries to withdraw. And usually the best time for me to hit the leg drag is when Kara's trying to come up on top. The minute he pushes this off, I'm just leaning back. And now I'm dragging this across. Once I drag it across and find the knee line, it's all about now me getting my lat over the top of that. So from there, technical stand up, and then my foot comes to the outside, and then I come forward and swallow that knee line with my lat, and then I can make my grip. Again, if this knee's not on the mat, this one is, or if I get this knee to the mat, this one's up, and it's clamping. I'll make that knee with the neck grip, and then I can start the pressure card, options to take it back from there as well. On that. So, collar and sleeve. It's really messing my base up. I'm going to come up, try to do the first one. Now he's really pulled me forward. collar grip. It's got my head way in front of my hips. Maybe going back to combat base. Sometimes that can be difficult. If I'm here and he's not pulling too hard, I can drop back to here, which is fine. But if I feel he has really pulled me forward and dropping down isn't there, I'm just sitting back and I'm looking for that leg, and I just sit back into the leg down position. But not the leg. I'm going to try and just pass from here. Guard against hanging on to this. Good defense, especially if I try to work the leg lock. He's trying to put the boot on, you know, and stay tight. So I'm just going to be patient. He can't come up if I can control the pants. So I'm just waiting for him to push that off. As he does, I lean back and I drag this across and put it under my armpit. And now from there, as I come up, I get my foot to the outside and I swallow that knee line with my lat. Now I can make my grip, puts in, deep in the neck grip, stay tight, cover the two options from there, drag into the hinge, or you can go away from either. Gives me the pass, connected now, fifth concept, control the hips, and then I'll look to get upper control. So how that goes, yeah?